How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Happy Friday. We're talking about SafeMoon today. I've been updating on this crypto more often just over the last couple days because I find it really interesting. We had the whole Dogecoin pump, then right after that we had SafeMoon go to the moon also. So this one went up significantly very quickly, and you probably know that if you've watched some of my videos, but I just find it fascinating. And I want to cover it. I'm not sure if I'll always cover it, but right now there are so many people wondering about it, wondering if it's the time to buy, and I want to hit on it because there's news all the time on this, and today is no different. So before we get started, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I really appreciate that. Also, there is a link down there to Webull in case you want to trade stocks. You can get up to $1,850 for free. Just deposit $100 on their platform. They give you some free stocks. It's like a lottery system. And then also, there is a link down there to BlockFi. So they just increased the rate on their stablecoin up to 10% APY. So if you're interested in that, you can get pretty much guaranteed 10% rate of return. They are doing this for the next 3 months. Then after that, it's 8.6% again. So still a really good rate. So definitely check that out down below. So SafeMoon is consolidating a bit. We can see here that it has come down and hit this support several times as 0.04. About 4 cents, 4 cents, 4 cents, and now it's back about 5 cents. So we've seen it continuously bounce off the support line. Now it's range bound a little bit, but you can see an upward resistance. So we're at 0.05 here. Now it's a little bit higher. Now not to 0.06 or 0.00 whatever, but it is higher, and then it's higher again yet. And then we've seen it consolidate for the last hour or so. Now, something that I like to take a look at is the volume. So just looking over the last couple weeks here, we can actually see volume has been going up on weekends. So I would say there is the caveat that we've seen a lot of volume this week, but also it's been trending, right? It's been on Twitter, it's blown up in Google Trends, but you can see here Saturday, Sunday, April 4th, volume went up significantly. Also, Saturday and Sunday here, we don't see too much upward volume, but there is some, right? We're looking at 12 million versus 15 or 16. And then we have the same thing this last week or last weekend where it really started to pump upward. And we saw the volume go from about 8 to 9 million during the week to about 22 million by the weekend. Now, I think a lot of people just have been working, right? A lot of people have been at work, not paying attention to this. Now, there is something to be said for it actually falling down pretty significantly this week, that people either might be interested or might be scared. But to be fair, it's done that before. It was all the way up at 0.00002, and then it fell down to 0.00084. So it went down significantly, right? That is a big drop there of about 50% or so. Now we've seen it fall down about 60%, but I would say if you're worried about drops of 60%, you're probably not set to be in altcoins for the long term, or you're probably not suitable for that. We saw a 20% drop, but to be fair, we've seen major drops in the typical cryptocurrencies too. Like Bitcoin has fallen down 20% from its highs. We've seen some other cryptos fall significantly too. Ethereum's down. So we've seen the whole market fall after the news or the rumor of Biden yesterday putting increasing the tax on capital gains. Now, I think though we are seeing consolidation, we are seeing some upward momentum, at least sideways momentum, but we haven't really seen that before now from the peaks, right? It just consistently fell and then came up and then fell lower and then came up lower and then continuously did that, but we've seen some consolidation. Now, right now, we're sitting around fully diluted market cap of about 3 billion, and they've had some news recently. So while I think they're also going to increase their volume this weekend, we also have them announcing that they have new exchanges that they're on. So this is as of today, right? This is some big news as of today. They got put on the Gate.io exchange. We also got the news of them being listed on the other two exchanges yesterday. The SafeMoon coin is growing. We're becoming more prevalent. We're becoming easier to access for a lot of people because honestly, it's not the easiest thing to get a hold of right now. So we are on these two different exchanges. ZBG does 720 million worth of volume daily. And then also Gate.io does the same. So that is nice to see that we're actually getting some exchanges that are having some volume, could potentially push up the price of SafeMoon. Now, we still have people talking about whether this is a scam or not. I mean, I've brought it up because I wanted you guys to know the concerns of certain investors. I will say, Tyler Hill from Tyler Hill Investing made a good point, which is this thing could be a scam. At this point, I'm not sure if you could ever do the amount of research needed to figure out if it's a scam. And I'm not sure it's worth it for you because honestly, like most of us aren't built to go do a whole analysis on this coin, go like meet with devs and stuff like that. And a lot of the time we wouldn't know even if we did all that. Now, there's probably better uses of your time, especially because for most of us, I would assume this is like a little speculative investment. I'm leaning more towards it not being a scam. I think the people that have this coin or the devs on this coin are just maybe a little bit more immature. They thought that this would be more like a YOLO crowd, and people are maybe a little bit more immature than they thought they would be because they did their AMA, they got off topic. People were pissed off. The price dropped after the AMA, and I think they really wanted to push up the price, obviously, but they did the AMA and it just pummeled after that. It just fell straight into the gutters. And I will say, like I said, there's just been a lot of volatility in the whole crypto market. I mean, for example, we have XRP, which is a $111 billion market cap, and it's fallen about 50% from its highs. It was up at 194, and it fell all the way down to about, 98 cents? So it fell 50% in a few days too. So it's not just this coin that's falling down, but it's a lot more speculative than XRP. It's in a lot less wallets. It's also, it's just not been around as long either. So there isn't the same level of safety, I think, that a lot of people feel with other coins that are much larger. But right now, I think we are in a decent spot. Now, of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't actually have money in SafeMoon, just to be clear. At this point, I don't have any money in there. I do have some altcoins, but not a lot. Most of my money is in Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then a handful of crypto stocks. And then I hold a lot of other stocks too, because that is really where I got my start, is in stocks, not crypto. But I think, honestly, we're in a decent place looking at the chart, looking at the news that's coming out, that they are coming on more exchanges. With the weekend coming, I think there could be a pump for SafeMoon because so many people have just not been around their computers, right? I mean, there's just been so much news on this during the week that I think a lot of people haven't even caught up so far. I mean, I know some people just have been on vacation. Some people have had the vid. At least here in Michigan, there have been a lot of people that have gotten sick over the last couple weeks. I think some people just aren't paying attention to it at this point. But I think people will start to look at it over the weekend, start to get excited about it, and maybe possibly buy it. So it's going to be interesting. SafeMoon always gives us a bunch of updates on Twitter here, so we might have more news. I might make another video today. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like this down in the comments, because I know a lot of my followers, a lot of my subscribers won't pay attention to this because they're investors in stock. So I just want to be careful that I'm not like pissing them off or anything. Of course, I think we can do multiple forms of content, but I just want to make sure that you guys are liking this. So if you guys do like it, please leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you guys want more of these types of videos, let me know in the comments and by hitting the like button. Also, there is that link down there to BlockFi in case you want an APY that's not so variable. Like, you don't have to go pick a great coin or anything like that. You can put some money in stablecoin there, which is what I've done. And then you can wait for a couple different coins to fall to buy the dips. I actually did that last night. I put some money in stablecoin, and then I got a little bit of interest, and then I moved it over to Bitcoin to buy the dip. So if you guys want that, there is that link down to BlockFi. They give up to $250 bonus too when you sign up and deposit some money. Also a link down there to Webull. They're allowing you to trade Dogecoin, and you can buy a bunch of other stocks on there too before the market opens and after it closes. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out down below. Also a link down there to Patreon if you want to know what I'm buying and selling in real time. The stock market's very green today. So if you guys want to see what I'm buying in the stock market daily, you can check out that link. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.